अस्सलामुअलैकुम गाइस, कैसे हैं आप लोग? उम्मीद है आप लोग ठीक होंगे। तो सबसे पहले तो हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, लाइक करें, कमेंट करना मत भूलना। सो कंटेंट तो आपने देख लिया होगा। तो आज हम बात करेंगे द एक्सपेंडिंग यूनिवर्स के बारे में। So, in this chapter, Hawking first describes how physicists and astronomers calculated the relative distance of stars from Earth. In the 18th century, Sir William Herschel, William Herschel की बात करें तो फ्रेडिक Frederick William Herschel was a German-born British astronomer and composer. He frequently collaborated with his younger sister and fellow astronomer Caroline Herschel, both in the electorate of Hanover. William Herschel followed his father in the military band. Military band. थोड़ी बहुत स्पेस है ये खाली करनी है, बहुत ज़्यादा लैग करना आपका. Confirm the position and distances of many stars in the sky. In 1924, Edwin Hubble discovered a method to measure the distance using the brightness of carefully variable stars. As viewed from the Earth, the luminosity, brightness, and distance of the stars are related by a simple mathematical formula. Using all all these, he calculated distances of nine different galaxies. And we live in a fairly typical spiral galaxy containing vast number of stars. The stars are very far away from us, so we can only observe their one characteristics, their light. When this light is passed through a prism, it gives rise to a spectrum. Every star has its own spectrum, and since each element has its own unique spectra, we can measure a star light spectra to know its chemical composition. We use we use thermal we use thermal spectra of the stars to know their temperature. In 1920, when scientists were examining spectra of different galaxies, they found that some of their characteristics line of the star spectrum was shifted towards the end of the spectrum. The implications of this phenomenon were given by the Doppler effect, and it was clear that many galaxies were moving away from us. It was assumed that since some galaxies are redshifted, some galaxies would be blue-shifted. However, redshifted galaxies far outnumbered blue-shifted galaxies. Hubble found that the amount of redshift is directly proportional to relative distance. From this, he determined that the universe is expanding and had a beginning, despite the concept of a static universe persisted into the 20th century. Einstein was so short for static universe that he developed the cosmological constant and introduced anti-gravity forces to allow a universe of finite age to exist. Moreover, many astronomers also tried to avoid the implication of general relativity and stuck with their static universe, with one especially notable exception. This is the Russian physicist Alexander Friedman. Friedman made two very simple assumptions: the universe is identical wherever we are, a homogeneity, and that is identical in every direction, that we look in isotropy. His result showed that universe is non-static. His assumption water later proved when two physicists at Bell Labs, Arno Menzel and Robert Wilson, found unexpected microwave radiation, not only from the one particular part of the sky, but from everywhere, and by early the same amount. Thus, Friedman's first assumption and was proved to be true. At around the same time, Robert S. Dickey and Jim Peebles were also working on microwave radiation. They argued that they should be able to see the glow of early universe as background microwave radiation. Wilson and Penzias had already done this, so they were awarded with the Nobel Prize in 1978. In addition, our place in the universe is not exceptional, so we should see the universe as approximately the same from any other part of the space. This was tried when Sapiens' assumptions his work remained largely unknown still until similar models were made by Howard Robertson and Arthur Walker. तो अगर आपको हमारे वीडियो अच्छी लगे तो हमारे चैनल को लाइक करें सब्सक्राइब करें अल्लाह हाफिज़